only here. So do a few reps like that. So see the hips don't move back that much.
What's up? 筋肉翻訳です。さあ今日はデッドリフトで重量を上げるためのルーマニアンデッドリフトのコツ見ていきましょう。デッドリフトで腰が痛くなる人はヒップヒンジができていないかもしれません。ヒップヒンジっていうのは股関節を軸として体を折り曲げていく動きのことです。なので今回はヒップヒンジの練習をしつつハムの柔軟性を養えるルーマニアンデッドリフトのコツをクリスチャンさんが教えてくれています。どんなコツなのでしょうか。早速見ていきましょう。どうぞ。
The Romanian deadlift is one of the most popular assistance exercise for both the deadlift and the squat. It's also very popular for athletes to strengthen that posterior chain, hamstring, glutes, and lower back. Sadly, the way most people do it, turn it almost exclusively into a lower back exercise that actually doesn't involve the hamstrings that much. What most people do, they focus on bending forward at the torso so that they can go down low here. So that's a good range of motion, but hamstrings are not loaded. It's only here. So do a few reps like that. So see the hips don't move back that much, only bending the torso forward. That's it. Good. Excellent. That's actually a decent method if you wanted a strong lower back, but we want to use it to strengthen the posterior chain. So the two modifications we're going to make, first, he's going to raise the front half of his feet on a platform that's about 1 inch. You can go as high as 2 inches. That will shift his weight backwards on the heels, which will allow him to push his glutes further back to stretch that hamstring. Remember, the muscle being stretched the most is the muscle being recruited the most. So the plates here will increase the stretch of the hamstring. The second modification we want to make is instead of focusing on bending forward at the waist, only think about pushing those hips as far back as possible. The fact that you're bending forward is only a side effect of pushing your hips back. So pushing your hips as far back as possible. Exactly. And see, the knees don't bend too much. That's it. And you stand up. Push your hips back and stand up. Punch your hips back and squeeze your glutes to come back. That's it. One more. Hips back. That's it. Excellent. Good. Thank you. So the two key points. Push your hips back. Don't think about bending forward. The forward bend is only a side effect of punching the hips back. Second element, we don't want too much knee bend, because if I bend my knees when I come down, I decrease the stretch in the hamstring, which will decrease the recruitment. So I only want a slight knee bend to make the movement more comfortable and keep that angle the same throughout the whole range of motion. So that's how you modify a Romanian deadlift to make it a more effective posterior chain exercise. The same could be done with a good morning, which is essentially a Romanian deadlift with a barbell in a squat position. So make those modifications, you're going to really feel them in your hamstrings.
さあ、いかがでしたでしょうか。お尻を引くようにしていく。つま先の高さを高くする。とのことでした。つま先の位置を高くするとお尻は引きやすくなるんですが、ハムだったりふくらはぎが硬い人はバチバチに伸びてしまうんですね。なのでそこのストレッチ目的であれば最高なんですが、全然前に傾ける前にストレッチされてしまってルーマニアンデッドリフトの練習がしづらいかもしれません。そういった方はつま先の位置少し高い状態からスタートして、その後に平らな状態にしてからルーマニアンデッドリフトを行うと柔軟性も確保しつつ動かし方もスムーズになるのではないでしょうか。みんなはルーマニアンデッドリフトどんなタイミングで取り入れてますか？コメント欄で教えてください。僕はウォーミングアップとして、そして足トレの後半に取り入れています。最後まで見ていただいてありがとうございます。感想や動画のリクエスト、チャンネル登録お待ちしています。ではまた。
I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when